हर एक कॉर्ड में हम एक स्ट्रम को जोर से प्ले करेंगे। हम अपनी सेकंड फिंगर को थर्ड स्ट्रिंग सेकंड फ्रेट पे ले आएंगे। And the strumming is little different and tricky than the other chords. Down up, down, down, down up. We'll keep the capo on the second fret. Pulsating means muting the strings to create a wavy pattern. Down, 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 down up. I guarantee you they're super easy to play. Let's dive in. Let's learn the intro of Wonderwall by Oasis. इसमें हम open chord progression use करेंगे with a capo. And hear it how it sounds like. सबसे पहले we'll keep the capo on the second fret. For the ease of tab reading, this will become as fret 0, first fret, second fret and so on. For strings naming, we'll start from the bottom. ये वाली हो जाएगी first, second, third, fourth, fifth and sixth. In the intro, there are a total of 4 chords. But before we begin the chords, एक important चीज note करिए. For all the chords, the third and the fourth finger की position fix रहेगी. Third finger को हम second string third fret पर रखेंगे. Fourth finger को हम first string third fret पर रखेंगे. And please, chord name से मत घबराना. I guarantee you they're super easy to play. Let's dive in. हम start करेंगे with E minor 7th chord. As I said earlier, the third finger and the fourth finger इन दोनों की position fix रहेगी. To play E minor 7th chord, हम first finger को second fret and fifth string पर रखेंगे, second finger को second fret and fourth string पर रखेंगे, and we can play all the 6 strings here. Next chord is G major chord. इसमें हमें अपने second finger को उठाकर 6th string and 3rd fret पर लेके आना है, and again we can play all the 6 strings together. अगली chord हमारी है D sus 4. D sus chord play करने के लिए from the G chord हम first and second fingers को उठा लेंगे and then we will keep the first finger on the third string and second fret and we will play only the last 4th string. And the last chord is A7 sus 4. To play this chord we will take the first finger and we will move it to the 4th string second fret and हम अपनी second finger को third string second fret पे ले आएंगे and we can play the bottom 5 strings here. I'm presenting all the 4 chords on the screen. If need be, please take a screenshot. Strumming pattern इसमें change करेगा almost with every chord. The first chord is E minor 7th and the strumming is down, 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 down up. कोई भी स्ट्रमिंग को सीखने के लिए टाइमिंग इज द की. ध्यान दीजिए जो पहले 3 पार्ट है उसमें सिंपल डाउन स्ट्रोक्स है एंड जो 4th पार्ट है उसमें डाउन अप है. उस डाउन अप की टाइम पीरियड इज सेम एज सिंगल डाउन. लेट्स प्ले इट अगेन. डाउन, 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 डाउन अप. नाउ लेट्स प्रैक्टिस विद E minor 7th chord. Down, 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 down up, down, 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 down up, down, 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 down up, down, 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 down up. Next chord is G major and the strumming is down up, down, down, down up. Let's practice it again. Down up, down, down, down up, down up, down, down, down up, down up, down, 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 up. Next chord is D sus4 and the strumming is same as G major chord, which is down, up, down, 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 up. Let's play it together. Down, up, down, 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 up. Down, up, down, 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 up. Down, up, down, 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 up. The last chord is A7 sus4 and the strumming is little different and tricky than the other chords. Strumming is up, up, down, up, down, up. Let's practice. Up, up, down, up, down, up. Up, up, down, up, down, up. Here is the full chart of chords and strumming. If need be, please take a screenshot. Let's practice at half the speed. I'll count you in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's increase the speed of our practice. Now let's practice at full speed. पहली बोनस टिप है Syncopated strumming, which means कि हर एक chord में हम एक strum को जोर से play करेंगे. E minor 7th chord में it's the third strum जिसको हमें accentuate करना है. I'll show you how. I'll do it again. G major chord में second downstroke को. Same goes for D sus4, which is the second downstroke. Second tip है pulsating notes. Pulsating means muting the strings to create a wavy pattern. If you remember A7 sus4 में there is 2 upstrokes and then down up down up. Now for those 2 upstrokes हम उसमें pulsating करेंगे, which means we will mute it. I'll show you how. Now here's the full section. And here is the full section with both bonus tip 1 and tip 2. Here is the full chart of chords and strumming. If need be, please take a screenshot. If you're looking for a simpler way to play the Wonderwall intro, check out the beginner lesson. It's perfect for building a solid foundation.